Hello everyone, my name is Jonah Bales, and today I'm going to be giving a speech about my family and the significance of my family and the activities I do with my family. Growing up, family's always been very important to me, and I just always have this feeling that family should be the most important part in everyone's life, so I think that's why I'm writing about my speech about my family. To start my speech off, I'm going to talk about who my family are, and some attributes about them. The first person in my family is my mom, Pam. My mom is the Associate Dean of Nursing at Central Community College in GI. She's currently going back to Bryan University to receive her doctorate in nursing education. Her birthday is next week. She'll be turning 52, and she is from Burwell, Nebraska. The second person I want to talk about is my father, Mark. He's a sales rep for Boston Scientific. He drives all across the state helping the doctors get pacemakers, and he sells pacemaker material to other people who need it. He is 45 years old, and he grew up in McCook, Nebraska. The final person I'm going to talk about in my family is my brother, Kobe Bales. His real name is Jacoby, but everyone calls him Kobe. He is 16 years old. He's a junior at Grand Island Central Catholic, and he does basketball, golf, tennis, musical, and he's on the show choir team. So now that you know who my family are, I'm going to talk about some attributes I got from them. One of the things I got from my mom is her intelligence. She's obviously going back to get her doctorate, so she's very intelligent. And I like to believe that I am also that intelligent because we think very similar. People also have always noticed that me and my mom look very similar. We kind of have that same facial structure, I'd say, so we just look very similar. For my dad, the thing I like most about my dad is the height. He's 5'7" tall, 5'7" feet tall. I'm 5'8". So I obviously didn't get my height from my mom, who's 5'10". I got from my dad. Another thing I got from my dad is his hardworking ability. His whole life he's been working very hard to do what he wants to do and get where he wants to be. And I feel like I had that too. I always try to work as hard as I can. I feel like I got that from him. And my dad also said that we are the two strongest people in the world, so I also think I got my strength from my dad. The final person I'm going to talk about from attributes similar between me and my brother Kobe. Growing up, Kobe and I have always played sports together. Like last year on the basketball team together. Even though he was hurt the entire year, we were on the basketball team. We've always been very competitive people. We always like to win, to do the best we can. And we also have a very similar sense of humor. And like my mom, Kobe and I have a very similar facial structure. People say that we look very similar. So now that you know where I got my similarities with my mom, my dad, and my brother, I'm going to talk about some things we like to do as a family. The first thing I like to do is go on vacations. We've been on many vacations together. We've been to Disney World 5 times, Disneyland, a couple cruises, South Carolina, Chicago, New York, and Puerto Rico. Our favorite thing to do on vacation would be going to the beach or going on Disney rides. We just like having that adventure and just doing fun stuff together as a family. Another thing I like to do is, as I mentioned earlier, our family is very involved in sports. My dad was a state champion wrestler in high school. My mom played basketball and volleyball. And Kobe and I did a lot of activities when we were in high school as well. So every time we're on vacation and we need to do something, we always go to like a baseball game or a basketball game. We always just try to add a sports element to the vacation. So I think that's one of the attributes of our family. And the final thing we like to do as a family is the rodeo. We love going to the rodeo. Every year we try to make a trip up to Burwell and go to the rodeo. It is a very fun time. We just really enjoy it. So now that you know about me and my family, and you know about all the stuff we like to do, I just want you to everyone to know that family is the most important aspect of part of my life. It's so important to me. I just focus on my family, even though I was 45 minutes away from them all last year. I was in Kearney, Nebraska, for college. I feel like I knew everything about them. They knew everything about me. I just felt like we were still connected with that. We were very, very connected. So thank you for listening to my speech.